In today's video, oh my gosh, I am so scared. We are going to be building a house, but we can't color anything. What inspired me to do this is I saw a comment on my other video where somebody said, please build a no color house. And I've seen a couple of other YouTubers do this, so I thought I would give it a go. And with all that out the way, let's begin. Alrighty, so here we are on the plot and I've made a rough outline. As you can see, I didn't make the house too big because we literally can't color anything. Like, I don't want to have some grey mansion. Let me quickly put these stairs in, and the layout is as follows. So it's a pretty nice layout, I'd say. I was just about to be like, right guys, let's get on to colouring. What are we gonna do? This grey has got such like a stigma around it. Like, people just think, oh, it's so ugly. But anyway, next is floor. I actually have a plan for the floor. We might not be able to colour anything. That does not mean we cannot use decals. I don't know if anyone's done this with the challenge before. Some of you guys might not know, you can actually make decals as the floor. If we drag this out to the front near us, then we can pick a nice floor tile. Obviously, we don't want mushrooms on the floor. And I've gone for like this pine cone wood. If I remember correctly, all you have to do is flip it with the transform tool. This might save the challenge. Let me put it all through this main room for you guys. I think that looks so good. That was like the hardest thing I've ever done in BLOXBURG. Yes, it's not perfect. Do not come for me in the comments, please. But yeah, we kind of just jumped right onto the inside. We should probably decorate the outside first. And we haven't even built a second floor. I always do my builds in the most random order going. So let's sketch out our top floor. I always like to do mine a bit smaller than the bottom floor. And then roofs. We're going to have to use some interesting roofs because it's all about like the shape here, because obviously color can't help us at all. We have a roof like that there. Oh my gosh, this actually looks pretty big and nice. And what wall trims is like the most detailed? I think these crown ones have the most detail on them. Put these everywhere apart from the middle. Sometimes it looks better to not cut it off with a wall trim. As you can see, this just flat surface looks better. Oh no, I was gonna say, let's use some structural beams to create a shape. But like, that looks so weird when it doesn't match, doesn't it? We could use a roof beam. That looks crazy. I know that looks insane right now. If we push it in with the transform tool, you know what? I'm just gonna do it because what else can we do here, guys? Windows are gonna be what has to help us here. We're gonna have to go mental chicken oriental with the windows. Guys, it's this grey colour. Why is everything in BLOXBURG coloured mid-grey or medium stone grey? Why can't it be white? Normally I just go boop and it's so much nicer. Also, I don't know why I put windows there because that's gonna be the garage. We can have a nice aesthetic garage door because even without colour, that looks quite nice. I feel like I'm playing as like a noob or something where you don't know how to colour. We can also resize windows. Oh my gosh, why has this turned into like a mansion? So many of you have been telling me to add porches in my build. I literally never do this. So I'm not exactly an expert on how to do them. I'm pretty sure basic shapes is a way. And then isn't there a way if you like press T, you can lift this up? Oh my God. And then obviously we need to have a step down so you don't just fall. Beautiful green door, guys. We all know how much I love green. Jokes. I hate the green. Yeah, let me finish putting the rest of the windows around this house. I've come to the realization I think decals are gonna have to be like the main thing here because otherwise everything's gonna look so plain. I'm not gonna put any on the outside because I feel like putting that in between roofs would be so complicated. But there's so much extra stuff we can still put on the outside. For example, a chimney and the whole front garden, which is what we're gonna do next just before we go inside. So first we'll start off with fences. Now, what is the most aesthetic one with no color? I feel like this one's grey. It like goes with the house already. And then we'll color this to, oh no, we can't color that to match. Is there a better match? None of the other ones fit unless we had this. That is so ugly though. You know, I'm going to put this. I feel like it fits a little bit more. And then you might be wondering, how are you going to do the driveway without making it just plain? I have an idea, guys. Stepping stones are going to be our secret weapon here. So if we grab stepping stones and resize these, as you can see, it's essentially a miniature floor. It's the world's most expensive flooring, but then if we color this slate, oh gosh, it's a bit glitchy, but we can deal with that. Along the side, we can add some tree. Oh my gosh, we can't even color these ones, can we? Normally, I color these nice pink trees green, but we're actually gonna have to use normal trees today. Maybe like, oh, apple trees are so ugly. Then we can add some rocks along the driveway to add a little bit of extra detail. Maybe some fences at the porchway. Some bushes out the front of this window. And then a pond, I think, is gonna help this pull through. And we'll cover this all in these stepping stones again. Finally out here, I'm gonna use some normal stepping paving stones on the grass. With not colouring anything, I'd say this does not look too shabby at all. Now let's head inside to do the layout. For now, we'll just give them some normal flooring. And what doors do we want? Right, I'm going to look through all the doors here. What one has the nicest natural colour? I think I'm going to use the glass ones because I rarely use them. A simple thing we can do is actually add wall trims in all the rooms. That might help us a bit. Sorry, I sound like a beast. It's because I'm chewing on a chocolate crepe. I'm going to use these wooden tables in here. Well, I'm going to have one there and maybe one here. I'm going to try and use lots of colourful items to like ignore the fact that we can't colour anything. I think what it is, guys, is we're so used to this being the default colour of items that if this was never the default colour, we would look at that and go, oh my gosh, that's actually really nice. On this step, we can have the hat stand, we can have the umbrellas. Can you tell I'm just really trying to fill up the wall space? However, the one upside of this challenge is it's much easier to build like this. Like, it takes all the stress off picking colours. That's honestly something that takes the most time. I did change my mind on the heart carpet though. I've just replaced it with this long red one. Oh, and I forgot to say that the entryway is actually going to be 2 stories high. So what better thing to add than a massive chandelier in the entrance? Next, I want to do the kitchen and dining room, which is this space. I personally think the most aesthetic looking counters naturally are these. Because I mean, look how much detail they already have on them. I'm pairing them with the tall shaker cabinets, if you're wondering. I don't know why I'm adding all this fancy stuff because it literally doesn't matter. You guys know I will never ever use the basic stove, but it kind of matches more than this one. Over here again, I'm going to use a couple of decals, and that looks so nice as marble. I think it really helps. And sorry, I just remembered something really random that I was going to add on the outside. Some vines. The default colour of these is so nice anyway. Back to the kitchen though. I think we definitely deserve an island in here. Oh my gosh, I did not think this through. We should have placed everything down before the tiles, because now we literally can't place anything. What if we go like inside the floor? Okay, I've got the dining table in. It's a little bit like wonky, but it's gonna have to do. And these chairs go with the table. I think they're actually designed to go together. Bookshelf should also be okay because you just snap them on the wall. And I'm gonna use these books because they have a lot more detail on them. You guys at home though, I so recommend you just try this challenge with like your friends or even just by yourself. Also, why has my money gone down so much? We've barely done anything. Oh, it's this blimmin' flooring, wasn't it? And all those tiles outside. And this pool. It's okay. If we need more money, I can get more. On this wall over here, we can have pots and pans because this is obviously the kitchen. You're going to need lots of them. Going to put some more of these little console tables around. I'm sorry. I'm actually liking the vibe of this house. And I'm still upset about this island. Like, I really want an island. Is there a table that could, like, pass as an island bench? I'd say this log one could. We'll add the stool versions of these chairs. Wait, I was thinking this kitchen's looking a little bit bland. We've forgotten all of the appliances. What am I doing? The last thing I'm adding is these roof beams. Do you know what this kitchen's giving, guys? It's giving BLOXBURG starter house. I feel like this actually looks like one of the default starter houses. Next in here is sort of like a laundry room, utility room. So I'm going to put 2 counters in here, 2 glass cabinets, then one of the biggest sinks. Obviously, you're going to have laundry baskets to do the washing with. I'm going to put shampoo in here. Obviously not to be shampoo, but we can pretend this is like washing detergent or something. Over here, I would normally put washing up dryers and stuff, but I don't like the red. So I'm actually going to put these greys because it fits more. This corner can be shelves with soap, and I normally hate placing loads of soaps because then I have to pick a nice color for them. Not today, guys. We have got to take a couple of losses in the next thing though with these cleaning equipment. I mean, why the green? No one wants green. Let's pop a nice fancy chandelier in here and add a couple of more marbles. I'd say that is pretty cute for a laundry room, especially with no color. We've got 2 more rooms downstairs, the living room and the garage. The garage is going to be so easy. Like, what do we even need to do in here? Please add a car. Of course, here's one. If you're wondering what I'm adding at the back here, it's basically another mini laundry room, except instead of laundry this time, it's going to be paint. Because I just feel like that's more of a garagey thing. Or garage. Wait, how do you say it in America? I think it is garage, actually. We'll add some vines as well, so it's sort of like a bit overgrown in here with ivy. Now the living room. First thing first, I'm going to get another one of these massive red carpets, and I'm going to place this all along the floor so it like sort of separates the room, gives it a little bit more depth. I think it would be funny to add this TV stand because this is like iconically known as the most ugly TV stand. Next, I'm going to get a couple of these dressers out. These look so bad with no colouring. Now, I'm going to add these paintings on the back wall. You might be like, why are you adding these ones? These are the only ones that don't like get hidden behind decals. I'm going to add another fireplace in here. I don't know why. Is this house kind of giving you Halloween vibes? I feel like uncoloured Bloxburg items give me like autumn Halloweeny vibe. We could use some of these. We could have like an armchair here because that's like a nice neutral colour. Then maybe a stylish sofa. And since we have a little bit of room back here, I'm going to add a piano. This coffee table probably looks the nicest uncoloured. What would you do if I was just like building a normal house? It was just a normal house video. I just started building like this. Would you guys actually be concerned? Because if I saw me build like this, I would honestly think I've gone insane. I'm going to add these decals in. Don't worry, I will change them from marble. As you can see, I've gone for like this nice bluey yellowy, and that now is the living room done. This house is literally nothing but chaos, I swear. But now we have upstairs, which is significantly smaller. We should design the outline. I'm thinking maybe a bathroom here, bedroom here, then a bedroom and bathroom here. So if you missed that, then this is the layout. But as you can see, my poor money. So it looks like I'm going to have to go hop on a pizza moped quickly and go earn some dollar. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this lovely little quick time lapse of me doing some pizza deliveries. And oh my gosh, this house looks horrendous from the back. We need to fix that. As you can see, I earned us a lovely 54,000. Thank you, Mr. Blocks. And the reason I just got more money is because lots of you guys say you get annoyed when I don't finish the build, so I want to finish it today. We'll start by decorating the hallway because that's always a simpler part, and I love how we have this little balcony area here. So I'm personally feeling like we should have some nice chairs, because that turns a pretty average house into something a little bit more extraordinary. Upstairs, I've decided I'm going to do the panel doors. I'm going to add another one of those dressers up here. As you can see, I've selected this really nice golden wallpaper. This has honestly been the biggest lifesaver in this challenge. If we didn't have decals, it would just look so bare. It would look bare bad, you know, fam. I feel like that's what some Americans think we sound like. Like, I do not sound like that. But to be fair, some people in England do actually talk like that. Not a problem, though. But I'd say that actually looks pretty cute for an upstairs. What room should we do first? I think we should do the bathrooms first because they're easy. I'm a big fan of using counters and cabinets, and rather than putting marble behind it like we have been doing this whole time, I'm going to instead put mirrors, toothbrushes, and also toothpaste. I was just about to colour the toothbrushes. Oh my gosh. No, we have to keep them purple and orange for once. We'll make this extra fancy by putting like a little stool there so you can like sit down while you're doing your teeth. This is the family bathroom. They're going to need a bath, and I think that yellow complements the brown quite well. Also in here, I'm going to add a ladder shelf. And at this point in the video, like I've been building for quite a long time, I'm actually used to not colouring now. You guys feel the same? Like after watching this whole video, doesn't it just feel much more normal now? Of course, I'm going to continue the marble tiles in here as best I can. The only thing I don't really like about this room is the blue carpet, but that is fine. Next, we have this tiny little ensuite bathroom. You can definitely fit a shower and a sink and even a little toilet in the corner. Oh yeah, golden toilet roll for a golden poo. Then a shelf, and I know exactly what I'm going to put above here, the vine plant. And ta-da, that is done. So next we have the two bedrooms. I'm going to do this one first because it's already annoying me with this, like, why does the roof do this? I'm thinking this could be like the kids' bedroom. So if we put these drawers in front, then yeah, it basically covers it all up. I'm going to put the platypus on top of here. This is like my favorite toy. Who remembers when the unicorn and the octopus were like the only toys in the game? To be honest, the challenge doesn't actually really affect this area because I would never normally color the toys anyway. I will be being a fixer-upper here with these pillows. I'm a bit of a fixer-upper. That's the most ugly combination of colors, but it's fine. Also a bookshelf, you know, so they can stay educated. And to be honest, I'm quite happy just continuing this gold theme in here. Looks beautiful. I want to give them the little penguin nightlight though. That is so cute. Now we just have one bedroom left, which is obviously the master bedroom. So what bed is most fancy? I think this one is. We'll obviously use these same pillows because it's not like we can change the color of them. We have no choice in the matter. I was thinking this area here could be a closet. I'll add a little mirror in here too. A little something at the end of the bed. And last but not least, a light. And with that, guys, our no color home is finished. I'd say this turned turned out better than I could have ever expected in my wildest dreams. You can hardly even tell, other than the grey, that this has no colour. I think the design of the windows, the roof beams, it all comes together very nicely. So as we first walk in, whoa, it's pretty bright. But nevertheless, we have this insane entryway. Like, this is actually well fancy. This is obviously the way into the garage. It's just got some sinks and paint in here. If we go to the right instead, we have our living room with that ugly TV stand, which is kind of iconic. This room is actually really cute as well, with the red carpet, with the piano. It's really giving starter house. Then if we go through this door, it takes us into the main area, and this is definitely the best room. I mean, first of all, we have custom flooring, like hello. We have a gorgeous kitchen with its very own island, all the appliances you need, and a whole dining table as well. And attached to this is the laundry room. So it's a pretty good layout for the house, all things considered. But that is not it, because of course we have upstairs. So we can go up these stairs and we have a little seating area. So you can sit here, you can stand here and greet people as they come in, as if you're like the queen or something. First room in here is the bathroom, which is very bright apparently. Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? Light literally changes the whole room. But yeah, we have a bathtub here. We have a shower as well. It's like a 2-in-1, and somewhere where we can brush our mustache real good. Next room is the bedroom. This is probably the most basic room, although it does get its very own closet and ensuite bathroom. It's just, this is where I was starting to get a little bit less creative, it looks like. And the final room is the kids' bedroom, which actually looks really lovely with the wallpaper, all the toys, and the beautiful penguin lamp. So that was me building a house, but I couldn't colour anything. The total value came to almost 300,000, probably because of all the decals and stuff. If you guys liked the video, make sure to click subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next one.